y'all. It's Charlie here, and I'm back with another interview with who I'd like to say is our Aussie Billie Eilish. It is
Oh,
Albie. How are you
stop it.
doing?
I'm good. How are you?
We're getting there. It's an interesting weather moment today.
I know. I'm like, do I wear a jumper? Do I not wear a jumper? I'm
Mhm.
cold and hot at the same time. I just don't understand.
No, it's chaos. Life is a bit chaotic, and seems like
Always.
you know this in your latest single, Heart Attack. It is
Yes.
out everywhere now, and I am loving this track, can I just say?
So much. Thank you. I
It's like,
appreciate it.
it's really relatable. Sometimes you listen to a song and it's like, this is me. You've taken my ideas, my diary, and you've put it into a song. It's,
Yes.
yeah, it's so iconic. Can you tell us a bit about this track, Heart Attack?
Yeah. I mean, I'm an introvert. And so honestly, I just wanted to write a song that felt how I feel pretty much all the time. And so I did kind of dive into that social anxiety aspect of things. Obviously, my first release, Hold On Psycho, was kind of unhinged and not serious at all. And so I did kind of want to just write something where I was like, you know what, let's just put myself out there and hopefully other people will kind of like hear it and resonate and go from there. But yeah, it's a personal song to me.
Mm.
Uh, and I feel like I maybe hid that a little bit in the instrumentation and stuff like that. But yeah, it's a little bit deep.
Honestly, that's so valid. And I get what you're saying. Like, you can listen to the song without listening to the lyrics and just like, yeah, partying, dancing. And then you listen to the lyrics and then it's like you're spiraling in the corner.
Exactly. And that's what I love about music in general, is
Mm.
because like so many times I'm like, oh, this song's a bop. And then I'm like, hold on, it's actually like really sad. Well,
And it's
actually,
like,
should I be dancing to this? I don't know.
yes.
But
But
I
hey,
think that's like what I love about it.
yeah, and you can dance to it. No one's stopping you. Embrace the sadness.
Exactly. No, I so feel that. That's so true.
Yes. And on this track, Heart Attack, you've got some really, really relatable lyrics, such as when you say you'd like want to sleep in rather than going to a party, or you're rewatching old shows. How does it feel to see people relating to your lyrics and your experiences in such a way?
It's kind of hard to explain because I've like never been in this position before. I'm actually kind of like putting myself out there, and it's really it's hard to explain. It's worthwhile. Like
Mm.
I'm okay with putting myself out there knowing that someone else is going to listen to it and be like, "Oh my gosh, like someone else gets it." And to have like access to something like that where you can just go on Spotify and be like, "Hey, I want to listen to this because this is how I'm feeling currently and like I'm not alone." It's really kind of special. I can't explain it. It's just like it's this really cool feeling that is all very new to me.
Mm.
But yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, like, on the other side of that, having songs like this out there in the world, it is that feeling. It's the, oh,
Yeah.
wait, actually, I'm not weird for feeling like this. Or like you're at home on a Friday night and it's like, actually, this is okay. This is normal.
Yeah. Exactly. And I think the more that I like make songs like this and the more that I'm kind of putting myself out there, I myself am realizing that I'm not the only one who feels this way. And so it kind of works both ways. It's very comforting in a way, which is it's nice. I don't know. It's nice.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I get that. And speaking of not being alone in crazy times, you have one hectic story. You're currently in remission after a
Yeah.
very chaotic past few years. I'd
Yeah.
love to kind of take a switch and talk about health and well-being in the
Yeah.
music industry. As
Hmm.
someone who has like health struggles and this sort of like invisible barrier that prevents you from existing in the industry a way like a typically healthy person would.
Hmm.
What has your experience been like in the local Australian scene? And also, what do you think, like the broader industry, such as fans, industry side festivals, everyone? What can we do to make things more safer and more accessible for people with compromised health?
I think I mean I'm still new to this and so I'm still kind of figuring it out as I go. What I have noticed so far, especially because I'm from the Gold Coast and the Gold Coast music scene and the community that we have here, I mean, it's amazing. I recently went to an event that was all about accessibility for people with, disabilities. And so it's honestly quite amazing. Like, I've never felt like I couldn't do something or be a part of something. I mean, I'm obviously only speaking on behalf of myself. I don't want
Yeah.
to speak on it, but um, it's really, I don't know, it's just been welcoming, I suppose. But I do think that there is always room for improvement. And I
Mm.
think if I have a platform where I can actually like tell my story and kind of put that into words, then maybe that'll kind of help push the industry in ways that have yet to be explored. But I think currently, I feel like they're doing a pretty good job, especially my local scene, like the Gold Coast Music Network, are incredible. And they would go above and beyond to make sure that people like me feel included. And so it's a positive thing so far. And I'm sure as I continue going and I continue like experiencing things, I might, see things a bit differently. But so far, so good.
That's great to hear, honestly. That's so
Yeah.
good.
I mean, obviously that's just my experience,
Mm.
like my kind of story and what I go through is obviously different to what other people go through, and vice versa. So I can't talk on behalf of everyone else, but yeah, so far it's been a positive experience.
Yeah, honestly, that's so valid. And especially your points about the Gold Coast Music Network. I'm in Brisbane, and sometimes I see the events that you all have going on there, and I'm just like, you know what, it's worth the drive. Like, there
I'm
is
down.
there is
Yes.
so many good things happening, such a community
Uh,
there that's it's
yeah.
far stronger than Brisbane, and I'm so envious.
Yeah, no, I seriously love it. And like I know
Mm.
I'm new, but I've been around in visual creative stuff as well. And they've always been just so supportive and highly recommend. Come down next time. We'll hang out. We'll go to an event together. It's really nice. It's a family feel and a family vibe. It's really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. I went to Undertone Festival last
Oh,
November.
cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and that was like it was such a moment of like community. There was like young
Yeah.
kids and there was grandparents and it was just such a positive vibe. I loved it.
It was nice. That was actually a really good day. I loved that. That
Yeah.
was fun.
Oh,
Yeah, that was incredible.
insane. It went down as one of my best festivals of the year and I went to like a hell of a lot of
Yeah,
festivals.
yeah. Honestly, they did such a great job. Like,
Mm.
man, such a small kind of community that they have going on too, and they absolutely nail every event that they work on. It's just blows my mind.
I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And also, like, speaking of festivals, I want to highlight some really important things like Ability Fest. Came to
Yes.
Brisbane for the first time last year. That was insane. I found it to be such a special day, and also the
Oh,
lineup was amazing. So
yeah.
that
Such a
was great.
flex.
Yeah.
I didn't get to go to that, but
Mm,
I heard so many good things about it. And like my sister, she's disabled, and so she went with a
mm.
group of her friends, and like I saw photos and videos, and I had FOMO, but I was like, man, this is insane. Like it's just such a unreal thing to be like, wow, I can't believe we've really come this far, and it's awesome. I mean, there's so much more work to be done, obviously, but it's taking big steps in the right direction, so that's
Yeah,
cool.
absolutely. And like, yeah, events like that are just so well put together and there's so much thought put into stuff. And then when you go to like a typical like mainstream festival, you really realize how inaccessible it is.
Exactly. Exactly. And the
Yeah.
thing is, like, I mean, I could never,
Mm,
I'm very grateful and I'm lucky to be in the situation that I'm in. But,
mm,
I've got someone like my sister, and I see the things that she has to do. Like, she's got to sit at the back because she's not allowed to get accessible seating, like, closer
mm.
in the mosh and whatever. And I'm like, it's just not cool. Like, it shouldn't be like that. But obviously Ability Fest comes around and it's like this incredible thing that they've created, and I hope we see more festivals like it, or I hope we see festivals and just gigs in general, kind of going down that road a little bit more
Yeah.
or a lot more. But yeah, very true.
Absolutely. It's so important to make art accessible, like entertainment, even things like going to a museum. I've
Yeah.
noticed like in Brisbane, I catch the bus from outside the museum every day, and it's been like sectioned off because they're renovating something. But then also like you can't use the ramp to get into the museum. So people who can't make their way up the stairs can't
Yeah.
see like physical art and visual art. And it's such a
Mm,
thing where it's like sometimes you don't notice it if it doesn't apply to you or it doesn't apply to
yeah,
someone you know. But when it
exactly.
does, it hits.
It is, exactly. And like it's crazy to me because the way I see it, I'm like, there is no reason for it. Like there is no reason why we can't all experience things the same way. And it blows my mind that we're just not that way inclined to as human beings to just include everyone in from all walks of life in the same kind of way. And so, we can only hope and kind of do our part. And so if I can use my platform in that kind of way, I mean, I know I'm new and my platform is very small, but even if I can, talk about it to one person, 10 people, whatever, like it's completely worth it.
Absolutely, because that'll change the experience for one people, or 10
One
people, or
people.
a hundred
Yeah,
people.
exactly.
Like it's such a
Exactly.
flow-on effect.
It so is. And I hope one day, I can play more gigs and I'll make sure that all my gigs are accessible for everyone and welcoming for everyone. And I think that's a part of why I want to really embrace this journey as like an artist, because it's not just about me. It's about everyone else who listens and who comes to the shows and who wants to be involved. And so yeah, it's important to me for sure.
Absolutely. And honestly, I just want to say thank you for using your platform in such a way. Like sometimes
Of
there's people who are like,
course.
oh, I'm not going to get as many opportunities if I am honest or if I actually like share struggles publicly online. But it is so important and so affirming for people who are going through so many different things. So thank you
Exactly.
so much for using your platform for that.
Oh, thank you. Like honestly, it's the least I can do. I do feel like if I can do anything, uh, then it should be that. I think everyone deserves to kind of, I don't know, hear things from all walks of life and to just experience different things like that. So it's the least I can do, honestly. Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, I love it. And also, I would just want to chat quickly about your debut single that came
Oh,
out
yeah.
so
So,
recently, but I've been listening to it for so long that it feels like it's been out forever.
yeah,
I oh, I love it. And you've recently had a remix come through.
yeah.
Can we talk about that? I love
Oh,
it.
yeah, we sure can. I know it's hectic. I mean, I never thought I would have a remix of one of my songs ever. So yeah, incredible, and it's just cool to like collaborate with different people and different producers. But I do love that song. Like my debut song is like my little baby. So it's sad to like release another song and then kind of have to move away from it because I all I want to do is talk about it. I love it so much, but we're gonna share the love around here or whatever.
Honestly, that's valid though, because with releasing a new song, you're reaching more people and they're going to come back and listen to that first song. So,
That's what I'm hoping. I mean, I hope so. I Hold on Psycho and Heart
mm,
Attack to me feel like two very different songs, but they
mm,
still very much feel like me. And so
yeah.
I do hope that people who come from Heart Attack enjoy Hold On and vice versa. But it's all part of the journey. It is what it is. You
And hey, you
know?
never know. Like some people like Taylor Swift, some of her biggest songs were from her second album, and people are
Exactly.
still eating those up. So, like,
Exactly. So we'll make sure there's plenty to go around. Hopefully there's enough for everyone. Something for
heck
everyone.
yeah.
That's the plan.
And then in 15 years, when you're doing your Eras tour, I'm going to be there with the sign being like, play Hold On Psycho.
Yeah. No, no, wait. You'll be backstage hanging out. VIP all the way.
Still with the sign, Hold On Psycho.
With the sign. Yeah. We need someone to rep Hold On Psycho. I'll
Heck yeah. I will do it. I will commit to the bit.
hold you to that. We're manifesting something right now. I don't know what, but.
worldwide stardom and
Yeah.
international level A-list parties that you can
Yeah.
still go home for and like sleep in the next morning.
Exactly. Exactly. We'll see how many of those parties I actually go to, shall we? Because if I know myself well, not many.
It's okay because you still got the invite.
Exactly. That's all I want, really. I just want the invite.
I love it. And also, speaking about parties, speaking about friends in the local scene, I would love to take a sneak peek into your playlist and hear which local and Aussie acts you've been listening to and loving and you want to give a shout out to.
Okay, I'm going to use this time to plug my friends because they're all
Yes.
very talented. Um, so Lily Pappas recently released a new song. It's amazing. She's amazing. Her voice is insane. I love Bella Amore.
Mm-hmm.
What about he? Oh, I have so many. Saint Lane has released just some really cool stuff recently as well. There's just a lot of good music coming out. And I'm not even biased. Like, I really, really respect them and I'm inspired by them. And I love it. Just add it to your playlist. Trust me.
Honestly, I love it. Like, you can honestly take a walk around the block and then you'll run into someone that's just released an amazing song. And it's that
Yeah,
sort of thing where it's just like, hello, we have so much talent, even
I
just
know,
in
right?
Queensland, like even in Southeast Queensland, it's insane.
I know. I wish we had like one big festival where just every single person could play a set and it just goes for like 2 weeks straight. That'd be awesome. Maybe one day.
There's like no sleep, constant music. The
Don't
artists are going to
sleep.
be exhausted.
Exactly. Just 12 hours a day, every day for a fortnight. Everyone gets a solid set. One day, if Hold On Psycho blows up, there we go. That's where the funds are going.
Yeah, and it'll be the most accessible festival ever.
Yep.
There will be
That's all.
like free Wi-Fi so everyone can ask Siri if they can go home yet.
Exactly. Exactly. We're on the same wavelength. Like,
Yeah.
we'll live stream it. For anyone who doesn't want to
Yes.
leave the house, um, you can watch it. You know, I'll make sure you're covered.
Heck yeah. And everyone's going to get paid so well. All the artists are going to get a living wage. They're going to be able to buy
Fun.
food the next week.
That's a big one. That's one of the on top for sure. That's
Heck
it's gonna be
yeah.
great. I can feel it.
We might need to like become the presidents of the world to do this, but hey, we will do
Yeah,
it.
make it happen. One step at a time.
Absolutely.
One step at a
Okay,
time.
so stay tuned for that festival announcement, everyone, because it will be coming. We can't
It will
tell
be
you
coming.
when, but it will be.
It will be. We'll come up with some names. It'll be great.
Okay. We'll just reach into like the contact list, call everyone we know. We'll make it
Yeah,
happen.
we will make it happen. When there's a will, there's a way.
Absolutely. But in the meantime, whilst you're waiting for that festival to come up and you're waiting for like the ultra cheap tickets to go on sale, listen to
Mhm.
Heart Attack by ALBII
Yeah,
because it's amazing.
it's amazing. Don't let it influence you. Still come to the festival,
Oh yeah.
but stream it. It'll be great. It's a banger. I mean, I'm biased, but you know.
It is a banger. You're allowed to admit that because every single clip I've seen on your socials leading up to it, I'm just like jaw on the floor. I'm in love with it.
Thank you so much. Yeah, that really means a lot to me. It's I've heard it like a million times now, so I'm starting to be like, is this even good? Like I knew it was good when I first made it, but now I'm like, is it?
It's
I
old
don't
news.
Old news. I know. It's like on to the next one.
I love it. Honestly, I meant it when I said you're our Aussie Billie Eilish because the vibes here are the early Billie Eilish vibes that I love so much. She's departed from that like, like the when we all fall asleep vibes, that sort of
Yeah,
era. That was
that's
my
a
favorite, and
yeah.
that's the music you're making right now, and I love it.
Thank you. No, that's honestly that's a massive compliment. I mean, I'm gonna take it because
Heck
yeah,
yeah.
that's insane. But it's really cool. I hope I hope people listen to it and people like it. And there's plenty more where that came from. So stay tuned.
Heck yeah. Well, we're all going to be listening to it and loving it. Thank you for making the time to chat about all things heart attack.
No, thank you for having me. Oh my gosh, pleasure anytime.